All right, folks, hold on tight because you're about to witness the most unfiltered, unapologetic takedown of the century. We're talking Arthur Morgan, the complex outlaw with heart and grit versus Donald Trump, the con artist who sold out his country for power. And you're going to hear it all right here.
Let's get one thing straight. Red Dead Redemption 2 isn't just a game. It's an experience. One of the greatest ever crafted, Arthur Morgan, morally gray from the start. But there's honor in his choices despite his outlaw life. He's a survivor, without a wife and kid like John Marston. Arthur doesn't have that moral compass, but he knows right from wrong. And his principles are stronger than many of today's so-called leaders.
Now, Trump, let's talk about that tariff scam of yours. You said you were gonna take on China, but let's be real, all you did was hurt your own people. Farmers, small businesses, all of them got hit hard while you sat back and made deals that were good for you, but bad for everyone else. The tariff scam, Trump's great American fraud.
Arthur, let me tell you something. I brought jobs back. China was ripping us off for years. I stood up for America, and I'll do it again if I have to. You know it. I know it. I'm a winner. Make America great again. I don't take responsibility at all. I'm the least racist person you'll ever meet.
You? You think that's a win? Your tariffs didn't help the working class, Trump. They made it harder for families to survive. You can sit there and pat yourself on the back, but you were too busy making deals to care about the people who trusted you. This is a goddamn mess. I'm just trying to keep my head down.
Now, let's talk about Elon Musk. The guy's a genius, all right? He's done more for technology than you or I ever will. That's as a powerhouse. Sure, he has his ups and downs, but he's a game changer. I know words. I have the best words. The beauty of me is that I'm very rich.
Elon Musk, the billionaire buffoon. Game changer? More like a walking circus. The man has more money than anyone should ever need, but he spends his days tweeting nonsense and acting like a clown on social media. People are done with him. Just look at his plummeting sales. That's not leadership, Trump. That's desperation. You ain't got no idea how to live. I'm just trying to keep my head down.
Look, he's a visionary. I've always said it. He's got the brains. Maybe he has some moments of craziness, but who doesn't? Make America great again. The beauty of me is that I'm very rich.
I'm just trying to keep my head down. I've seen men with brains. Musk doesn't have brains. He has an ego the size of a damn mountain. He's so busy making a fool of himself. His own company's falling apart while he chases the spotlight. You ain't got no idea how to live.
A man thrown into El Salvador in prison over a clerical error. Now, about this man who got stuck in a prison because of a clerical error, it's a regrettable mistake. But we're doing everything we can to make sure it's fixed. It's not on me, Arthur. The system made an error. I will be the greatest jobs president that God ever created.
Man, you've been leading people to ruin your whole damn presidency. Fixing a mistake like this should have been your priority, but instead, you're busy with more scandals. This is a goddamn mess.
Military secrets leaked on Signal. Look, I know there's been some mistakes with the military, but you know what? I'm not afraid to fight back against the system. If people leak things, it's on them, not on me. I can't control everything. I know words. I have the best words. The beauty of me is that I'm very rich.
No, but you can control the people around you, and you're letting them make those mistakes. You're too busy out there slinging lies and talking about your greatness to keep your people in line. Leaking military secrets is serious. This ain't some cheap political stunt.
We're going to win so much, you're going to be so sick and tired of winning. Arthur, the deep state is out to get me. You know it, I know it.
The deep state. This sounds more like your excuse for every failure you've had. The truth is, your own people couldn't keep their mouths shut, and you didn't even care. I'm just trying to keep my head down. I've always been a man of my word, but there's something I have to do.
The press secretary, Caroline's doing a fantastic job. She's tough, she speaks the truth, the press is against us, and she's not afraid to stand up to them. We need people like her who aren't afraid to push back. She's a fighter. You don't understand that. Make America great again.
Push back? She ain't pushing anything but insults and disrespect. A real leader stands tall under pressure. They don't dodge and deflect like Carolyn and you do when the heat's on. This is a goddamn mess. Fighter? She's a puppet doing your dirty work. If she had any real fight, she'd face the truth instead of avoiding it. And you're just a coward hiding behind her in 1,000 excuses. Make America great again.
Let me ask you, Arthur. Who's the real American? The outlaw, who's always on the run, or the man who built a great nation and gave it back to the people? I revived the economy. I gave millions of Americans jobs. I kept this country safe. I created jobs. You wouldn't know what that means. You're just an outlaw, a criminal. I'll go down in history as the best president ever. I will be the greatest jobs president that God ever created.
You revived nothing, Trump. You took what was there and ran it into the ground. You talked about greatness but delivered chaos. I may be an outlaw, but I stood for something, looking after your own. You just look after yourself. You didn't earn respect. You took from the people, sold lies, and now sit in your tower. History won't remember you as a hero, but as a man who put his ego above everything, even the country he swore to protect.